Do you go to the Vietnam Memorial?
I do occasionally, and it's always I try to go a lot of times either at sundown or early in the morning when there's not people around. If you go to the World War II Memorial, it's celebratory, it's victory, it's triumph, it's sacrifice, of course, but it's a celebration. You go to the Vietnam Memorial, and it's sort of funereal. It's dark, it's black granite, it's just names, but it's also typical of the war itself.
How
in that
so?
in that the World War II was one of the greatest triumphs of American history. I mean, we literally made the world safe for democracy. Now we had a Cold War after that, but the fact is that if we had not won that war, we know what the world would look like.
Right.
But yet the Vietnam War, it was
I watched
divisive.
it on TV.
It was divisive. It fractured our society. It led to a questioning and disobedience on the part of average and ordinary citizens about the role of our government, about our confidence in it. It took years to heal those wounds. One time, some years ago, I had the opportunity to meet on one of my many visits to Vietnam. I met General Vo Nguyen Giap. He was the genius general who was in charge of the Vietnamese military. He was a little guy. He orchestrated the Tet Offensive, everything, and he was very doctrinaire when I talked to him. But so we didn't have a long conversation. When I was walking out, he stopped me and he said, in Vietnamese, he said, "You were an honorable enemy," and that meant a lot to me. And he didn't have to say it, but he did, and I'll always remember that. These things fade in memory and fade in the past as the generation passes on. World War II veterans are really leaving us in very large numbers, and so we especially honor them. It's important that their children and grandchildren and friends and other acquaintances remember what they did, not only because we honor what they did, but so that we don't repeat what happened that caused them to have to go through these sacrifices. I think that's the lesson we should take from the Vietnam War, from the Iraq conflict, from Afghanistan, that we better be real careful before we send our young people in harm's way.